Hello everybody, video here for you today. This is the No Cap recap of the December 6, 2022 Season 10, Episode 4 of The Curse of Oak Island called Wharf and Pieces. If you missed my recaps of previous episodes, there's a link to that playlist in the upper right. Let's get into it. There is an island in the North Atlantic where people have been looking for an incredible treasure for more than 227 years. Representatives from Dumas Contracting Limited arrive on Oak Island. They will drain and excavate the garden shaft. They will then build a new waterproof structure to a depth of 80 feet, and if there is evidence of a nearby void, they can build a tunnel to it. The time frame given is 2 months. 60 feet to the south of the garden shaft, the team is continuing the borehole project, looking for more confirmation of the tunnel, as well as taking water samples to test the gold content. Speaking of Dr. Ian Spooner, he has examined the LiDAR data taken on the previous episode and noticed this anomaly on Lot 30. Anything rectangular is worth taking a look at, since, as Rick says, Mother Nature doesn't do right angles. This area is about 200 yards from the ship's wharf on Lot 32. Led by archaeologist Laird Niven, members of the team start hand-digging small squares in the anomaly area to look for structures and artifacts. Meanwhile, Gary and Jack arrive on Lot 32 to metal detect the ship's wharf area. They find what Gary thinks is part of a 1700s fire grate. And in the same hole, Jack finds these two hand-forged pieces of iron. Gary thinks they are fasteners or tools. Even deeper in the same hole, Jack finds what Gary thinks is a Wharf pen. The new borehole is D17, north of the previously done borehole L16 is shown, and just southwest of the garden shaft. They find wood at 70 feet. And suspect the tunnel from the south is getting more shallow, or it's a so far undiscovered tunnel. The shallowness, again, would suggest Marty's favorite theory that the treasure vault is in an offset chamber, not 100 and some feet below the surface. The team decides to backhoe dig on Lot 32, where the previous finds in this episode were. They find this lead sheeting. Marty says it's 300-year-old duct tape. They find several other pieces of metal, including this one. Gary thinks they all may be part of a stove. And then he finds a metal strap. The carbon dating comes back on the wood, found at 70 feet from borehole D17 in the garden shaft, and at 106 feet from the more southern L16 borehole. They both test at around 50% likelihood to be 1700s and 20% 1600s. Next time on The Curse of Oak Island, Carmen Legg says something we can't see very well was common in the middle 1700s. A researcher says in 1746, King Louis XV sent 2 ships to Oak Island, where they later created the Money Pit. And the underground video exploration apparently begins as they find this tunnel. I'll continue recapping The Curse of Oak Island as the episodes air this season, as well as catch up on previously aired Beyond Oak Island episodes as my schedule allows. Once again, I am Coach Steve Money, Ramsey Solutions Certified Financial Coach. You can schedule one of those free financial coaching consultation assessments at calendly.com/CoachSteveMoney. You can email me about coaching or anything else on my YouTube channel like Oak Island. CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com. Channel donations can go to paypal.me/CoachSteveMoney. You can add me on the gram at CoachSteveMoney. And, of course, this YouTube channel is youtube.com/CoachSteveMoney. Thank you so much for watching.